Welcome to online classes, children. Today in chapter number 3, that is multiples and factors, we are going to learn HCF. So what is HCF, children? HCF is the highest common factor. The full form of HCF is highest common factor. Okay, so see here, what is HCF, children? HCF is the highest common factor of two or more numbers. There are so many methods to find HCF. The methods that we are going to learn are, first one is prime factorization method and the second one is long division method. My practice time 5, children. Question number 1 is find the HCF of the following using prime factorization method. Question number A is 24 and 76. We have to find HCF using prime factorization method. Okay, so for finding out HCF of 24 and 76 using prime factorization method, we have to first find the common factor of 24 and 76, the smallest common factor of 24 and 76. So the smallest common factor is 2. Okay, so write here 2. Now divide this 24 and 76 by 2. Here you will get 12 and 38. When you will divide this 24 by 2, you will get 12. And when you will divide this 76 by 2, you will get 38. Okay, now again find the common factor of 12 and 38. Smallest common factor, that will be 2 again. So write 2 here. Then divide this 12 and 38 both by 2. You will get 6 and 19. Okay, when you will divide this 12 by 2, you will get 6. When you will divide 38 by 2, you will get 90. Now again find the smallest common factor of 6 and 19. We are not having any common factor of 6 and 19. So we will stop here only. Okay, so the HCF of 24 and 76 will be 2 into 2. Here we are having 2 into 2 only. Okay, so the HCF of 24 and 76 is equals to 4 we are getting here. Okay, see the next question here, children. Question number I, that is 40, 50 and 75. We have to find the HCF of it. Okay, so how we will find the HCF? First we have to find the common factor of 40, 50 and 75, smallest common factor. Okay, so the smallest common factor will be 5. Okay, so write here 5. Now divide this 40, 50 and 75 by 5. When you will divide this 40 by 5, you will get 8. When you will divide this 50 by 5, you will get 10. When you will divide this 75 by 5, you will get 15. Okay, now find the common factor of 8, 10 and 15. We are not having any common factor of 8, 10 and 15. Okay, so we will stop here only. So the HCF of 40, 50 and 75 will be only 5. Okay, so the next question, see here, children. The next question is we have to find the HCF of 132, 220 and 726. So write here all the numbers. Now find the common factors of 132, 220 and 726. What will be the common factor of this numbers, children? 2. Okay, all the numbers are divided by 2. All the numbers are divisible by 2. Okay, so divided by 2, what you will get here? When you will divide this 132 by 2, you will get 66. When you will divide this 220 by 2, you will get 110. When you will divide this 726 by 2, you will get 363. Now find the common factor of 66, 110 and 363. The smallest common factor. The smallest common factor will be 11. Okay, all these numbers can be divided by 11. Okay, so divided by 11, when you will divide this 66 by 11, what you will get here? 6. Okay, when you will divide this 110 by 11, you will get 10. When you will divide this 363 by 11, you will get 33. Okay, so the HCF of 132, 220 and 726 will be 22. 2 into 11, that is 2 into 11, you will get 22. The LCM, the HCF of 132 and 132, 220 and 726 will be 20. The question number 2 is find the HCF of the following using long division method. We have to find the HCF by long division method, children. So question number A is given 92 and 64. In the long division method, first we have to write this, the greatest number we have to write as dividend and the smallest number we have to write it as divisor. So I will write 92 here as dividend and 64 here as divisor. Now divide this 92 by 64. So here I will do 64 ones are 64. I will write 1 in the quotient and 64 here. Write 64 here. Now subtract this 64 from 92. What you will get? Here this 4 cannot be subtracted from this 2. So this 2 will borrow 1 from this 9. So this 9 will become 8 and this 2 will become 12. This 9 will become 8 and this 2 will become 12. Okay, this 4 cannot be subtracted from 2. So this 2 is borrowing from 9. So 9 is becoming 8 and this 2 is becoming 12. Now you can subtract this 64 from this 4 from 12 and this 6 from 9. Now subtract it, you will get 28. Now this 28 will become the divisor. Okay, and this 64 will become dividend. So write this 64 here, it will become the dividend and this 28 will become the divisor. Now divide this 64 by 28. What you will get, children? 28 2s are 56. Okay, so write 2 here in the quotient and 56 here. Now subtract this 56 from 64. So here you can see this 6 cannot be subtracted from 4. So this 4 will borrow from this 6. This 4 will borrow from this 6. So this 6 will become 5 and this 4 will become 14. Now subtract this. You will get 8. Okay, now subtract this. You will get 8. Now this 28 will become the dividend and this 8 will become the divisor. So write here 28. Now divide this by 28 by 8. What you will get, children? 3. 8 3s are 24. So write 3 in the quotient and 24 here. Now subtract 24 from 28. You will get 4, children. Okay, now this 8 will become the dividend again and this 4 will become the divisor. Now write this 8 here in the dividend part. Okay, now this 4 will become the divisor. Now divide it. You will get 4 2s are 8. Write 2 in the quotient and 8 here. Now subtract 8 from 8. You will get 0. So end this here only. Okay, you are getting here the remainder 0. So we will stop here only. So the last divisor is 4 here. So the HCF of 92 and 64 will be 4. Okay, so the HCF of 92 and 64 is 4 because the last divisor is 4. Okay, now see here the next question. Question number D, children. 124 and 224. Okay, we have to find HCF of 124 and 224. So what is the greatest number here, children? 224. So 224 will be the dividend and 124 will be the divisor. So divide it, children. Divide 224 by 124. What you will get? 224 into 1 will be 124. Okay, so here I will do 124 into 1 is equals to 124. I will write here. Now subtract this 124 from 224. What you will get, children? 100. Okay, when you will subtract this, you will get 100. 4 minus 4 will be 0. 2 minus 2 will be 0. And this 1 minus, when you will subtract this 1 from 2, you will get 1. Okay, now this 100 will be the divisor. This 100 will become divisor and this 124 will become the dividend. So write here 124. Now divide this 124 by 100, children. What you will get? 100 ones are 100 you will do. Write 1 in the quotient, 1 here and 100 here below 124. Now subtract this 100 from 124, children. 124. What you will get? Here you will get 24. Now this 100 will become the dividend again and this 24 will become the divisor. So write here 100, children. Now divide this 100 by 24. What you will get, children? 24 4s are 96. So write 4 in the quotient and 96 below 100. Now subtract this 96 from 100. This 6 cannot be subtracted from this 0. So this 0 will borrow from this 0. As this 0 is not having anything, so this 0 will again borrow from this 1. So this 1 will become 0 and this 0 will become 9 and this 0 will become 10. Okay, now you can subtract it. Now subtract it. Okay, you will get 4. Now this 24 will become the dividend again. So write 24 here. Now you can divide it. Divide this 24 by 4. What you will get, children? 4 6 are 24. So write 6 in the quotient and 24 here. Now subtract this 24 from 24, children. You will get 0. Okay. So now you are getting the remainder as 0. Here the remainder is 0. So we will stop here only. The last divisor here also we are getting 4. The last divisor is 4. So the HCF of 124 and 224 will be 4. Here also we are getting the HCF 4 only. So the HCF of 124 and 224 is 4. This is your home task, children. Do it. Solve it in your copies and send me in MS Teams class notebook. Thank you.